Morning students. Today's topic is related to PHP. What is PHP? PHP is an open source. PHP is an uh, PHP is an open source and interpreted and object-oriented scripting language. Why PHP is used? PHP is an open source, interpreted and object-oriented scripting language. Object-oriented scripting language that can be executed at the server side. PHP is a server side. PHP is well suited for web development. Therefore, it is used to develop web applications. An application that executes on the server. The application, PHP application is executes on the server side and generates the dynamic page. PHP generates the dynamic page. PHP was created by Rasmus Lerdorf in 1994, but appeared in the market in 1995. PHP 7.4.0 is the latest version of PHP. Is the latest version of PHP. PHP 7.4.0 is the latest version of PHP, which was released on 28 November. Some important points need to be noticed about PHP are as follows. PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor. PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor. PHP is an interpreted language, that is, there is no need for compilation. PHP is an interpreted language, that is, there is no need for compilation. PHP is faster than other scripting languages, for example, ASP and JSP. PHP is faster than other scripting languages, that is ASP and JSP. PHP is a server-side scripting language which is used to manage the dynamic content of the website. PHP can be embedded into HTML. PHP is an object-oriented language. PHP can be embedded into HTML. PHP is an object-oriented language. PHP is an open source scripting language. PHP is an open source. PHP can be embedded into HTML. PHP is an object-oriented language. PHP is an open source scripting language. PHP is simply and easy to learn the language. PHP is easy and simple to learn the language. Why use PHP? What is the reason using PHP? PHP is a server-side scripting language which is used to design the dynamic web applications with MySQL database. PHP can be used with MySQL database, hence PHP is important. It handles dynamic content database as well as session tracking for the website. You can create sessions in PHP. It can access cookies very well. PHP can access cookies very well and also set cookies. It helps to encrypt the data and apply validation. PHP supports several protocols. PHP supports several protocols such as HTTP, POP3, SNP, LDAP, IMAP, and many more. Using PHP language, you can control the user to access some pages of your website. As PHP is easy to install and set up, this is the main reason why PHP is the best language to learn. PHP is easy to install. PHP can handle the forms, such as collect the data from users using forms, save it into the database, and return useful information to the user. For example, registration form. This is the features of PHP: performance, open source, embedded, control, loosely typed language, security, familiarity with syntax, platform independent database support, error reporting, server support, helpful PHP community, security, loosely typed language. These are all the features of PHP. Web development. Why PHP is used in web development? PHP is widely used in web development nowadays. PHP can develop dynamic website easily, but you must have the knowledge of the following technology for web development as well: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Ajax, XML, and JSON, jQuery. Next part is how to install Jam server on the Windows. Any Windows, you will learn how to install the Jam server on Windows platform step by step. Follow the below steps and install the Jam server on your system. First, you go to Google and search the Jam server. Then Jam server is related to apache-free.org. This type of screen is displayed on the Google. Download 145 MB, download 64 bit. Next, step 2. After downloading Jam server, double click on the downloaded file and allow Jam to make changes in your system. A window will pop up where you have to click the next button. You have click this type of pop-up window is displayed on your desktop. Next, click on this next button. And next step 3 is here select the components which you want to install and click next. Here the components are given: MySQL, Phasela, FTP server, Marguti, Perl, PHP, PHP, Tomcat, Weblyzer, Fake, and then click on the next button. Next, step 4 is choose a folder where you want to install the Jam in your system and click next. This is a default. Choose a folder, install Jam. Click on the next. Next, click next and move ahead. Click next and no changes are there. Next step is Jam is ready to install. So click on the next button and install the Jam server. Click on the next button. Step 7 is a finish window will display after successful installation. Click on the finish button. Click on this type of screen is displayed on the desktop. Click on the finish button. Next, choose your prepared language, and step 9 is Jam is ready to use. Start the Apache server and MySQL and run the PHP program on the localhost. Click on the Apache server, that is start, and also after click on the MySQL start. Next, if no error is shown, then Jam is running successfully. This type of screen is displayed on the desktop. There is no error, and click on the next button. Thank you.